contain the operating costs of the amenities. Profit or loss accrues directly to us as of February 1st. I mentioned earlier both parties will actively prepare for purchase. I described that. And APH will remain the employer of all the staff for up to 6 months. Not beyond that, after 6 months, we need to figure out how to take over amenities of employees ourselves. The point is, however, we fully intend to have executed purchase within that 6-month period. That is a very definite goal. You'll hear more about that in a few minutes. Just very quickly, the lease is preparatory to a purchase agreement. We have signed a purchase agreement. It is conditional upon member approval. We don't get approval vote. Sorry, we can't buy the amenities. Purchase agreement's no good. The pricing and payment schedule have been agreed, and you'll hear more about that in a couple of minutes. There are significant challenges, as I'm sure you all realize, to the amenities. Developer has been subsidizing those amenities from day one. There has never been a day when the developer did not support the amenities in some form of cash, large or small. Those developer subsidies have ended. I told you earlier it's not reasonable for any of us to propose that the developer would be here ad infinitum, pouring in cash to keep our amenities the way we'd like to have them. It's a great model, it just can't sustain itself. So developer subsidies have ended, we take over. It's important to note, I think, that as of today, this is not going to go on for very long, but as of today, every element of the amenities is operating in the red. There is no profit maker anywhere in the suite of amenities. What other options might be open to us? APH, I just said, is not an option. They've said, hey, we can't afford the cash anymore. We're pouring out our checking account into marketing. We're pouring out more money into the amenities. We can't keep it up. And obviously, as a developer, marketing is more important than amenities to us. So you guys have to take over the amenities. APH is off the table. They are not a long-term option. We could close the amenities, or if we don't do anything dramatic, they'll just spiral downward from neglect. And that's not a good option either. Without the amenities, Albemarle Plantation is not Albemarle Plantation as we know it. No longer is it a boating, golfing community. Without a marina and a golf course, you can't make that claim at all. So we're just a housing tract. Rather nice houses, but a housing tract with some scrubland between the houses that used to be a golf course. Doesn't make any sense. So losing or closing the amenities is not an option. How about another buyer? Well, I just told you the amenities are operating in the red. They're not making a profit. What buyer could you entice to a non-profit making venture? It just doesn't hang together. There's some evidence of that because APH has told us, has shared with us, that they've been actively seeking another partner to bring in to improve their cash position and help them, but nobody's really very interested. They haven't managed to acquire another partner to help them keep going. So, proposing that we sell the amenities to a for-profit company just doesn't make sense. The first thing they'd have to do is increase the dues to cover the operating loss, and then have to increase them more to allow a profit. Well, we think it's better to operate themselves as a non-profit for our own benefit and to maintain our own lifestyle and our own property values. It just makes eminently sound sense. There really is no other viable option to move ahead. The bottom line is that the resident POA directors are confident of our future and of our ability to manage. That's based in large part on the successful operation of the common areas for the last 2 years. The residents have been managing the common areas for 2 years. APH has not really participated in any substantial way. They've never stood in our way. They've never overruled a motion or a vote that we've made. So we've been in control for a couple of years, and it's been pretty soundly successful. I have every reason to believe that we could do the same with the amenities. We in this community have, I think, all the same goals. I think it's not hard for us to propose that we want a self-sufficient, smoothly operating club, offering top-tier amenities for our members and supporting high property values. That's our mission. That's where we intend to go. And I'm going to stop here with that brief introduction, laying the lay of the land and the background of how we got here. And Jack Wheeler is going to come up and give you a lot of more financial information and describe to you Project Tina.